What's going on, guys? We're here at Legends Media to meet with Dustin. Let's see what he's got going on in there. Yo, Dustin. What's going on, buddy? Got you some goodies, yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Football's well.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the shop. This stuff is awesome. So we want the tour?
Yeah.
Sweet. First and foremost, we've got the Evo here. This is one of our newer builds. So this is the Tokyo Drift Evo 8. This is what all of the movie cars were inspired off of. So this car is sat since like 2006-ish, and we're hopefully going to be reviving it today. Hopefully it starts up. Go check out back here. So this is probably our biggest project yet. This is a full restoration 280Z. I found this thing in the back of a warehouse sitting for 14 years.
Wow.
Untouched.
Full garage find,
Yeah, 90,000 original miles, everything. So it's been a complete restoration. We just finished up with the body. The engine's at the machine shop. So hopefully that thing gets going pretty soon. All right, next up, one of my favorite cars, the Spoon S2000, powered by AEM. I have the AEM.
The AEM Infinity on this,
This thing is awesome. This is my fully dedicated track car. We competed in Global Time Attack with it this past year, which was a lot of fun, improving it from there. Next up, my personal baby, my number one, my first ever real build, the R32 GTR.
Nice.
This thing has been fully built so far. We have a single turbo.
Okay.
We have an RB28 from Ready going in it eventually. But this thing also has some AM goodies in here. We got the CD7 screen in the dash. It's really
CD7,
nice.
flat one on here.
It's gonna be really cool. So hopefully once this is done, we can make this into the dedicated track car, full everything decked out.
Can we look under the hood on this thing?
Absolutely. Let's check it out.
Oh wow! Is this the RB25?
No. So this is the RB26 that comes stock in the GTRs. So what we're doing is we're gonna get a base level power from the RB26, and from here we're actually be removing this engine and putting in the RB28 that was built by Greddy, and seeing what a stock RB26 can do versus their RB28.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm very excited for this. Just waiting on wiring. We have the full Motec ECU system going in, and after that, we're good.
Nice, and then that Motec ECU is gonna speak with this AM CD7.
Correct,
awesome.
Yes. Moving on to the back here.
This one's pretty nice.
Yes, this was my dream car for such a long time, and kind of my things are GTRs. I love GTRs. So we have a 32, I have a 33, I have a 34 over in Japan, and now we have a 35.
Wow.
And I really wanted to bring the JDM style from Japan into my R35. So this is Millennium Jade. This is an OEM R34 GTR color.
Okay.
I've never seen another one, so really happy with this. It has the Veris Ultimate body kit on it. Really nice, and this thing makes 705 horsepower. It's got full bull lines. Yeah.
That's not so bad, no slouch there.
It's pretty awesome.
Especially all-wheel drive.
Yes, it's
Then you have the Advans front and rear?
Yes, we have the Advans front and rear on two 285s in the front and then 305s in the rear. This is kind of like my street and show car. This is kind of like my weekend driver, have fun in. It's just a really nice car to drive. It feels great. We've got the 4-channel suspension, so it rides really nice. It's fast when you want to have a little bit of oomph, you know.
Have you taken this one to the track yet?
I have, yes. It's been on Big Willow. We had a lot of fun in it. It's a little bit soft for the track, but hey, it gets the job done.
Yeah, I'm sure with 700 horsepower and some good suspension, sticky tires, still a blast.
Absolute beast. Last but not least, we have the giveaway 350Z. So we actually did something for my viewers. We went ahead and took a bone stock, completely stock 350Z and turned it into kind of like my Need for Speed and Fast and Furious dream car here, and we give it away to one of our awesome fans. So they got to watch the entire build and watch us build this thing completely from the ground up, and one of them actually got to win it.
Nice.
So it's really awesome. I got the inspiration kind of from like the Need for Speed Underground 2 350Z that came out of the game, you know.
I see that you have the two-tone livery going on.
Yeah.
Black and gray with some graphics down the side.
Exactly.
Which body kit is this?
So this is the Greddy GT body kit. This was big back in the day, like 2000s, and this was actually the last one that Greddy had brand new. So they were actually really happy with the build, and so many people had interest in it that they actually are bringing back the kit for special order.
So it's quite the collection you have in here, Dustin. I mean, so you're Big on YouTube. How did you get started? Like, what got you into, maybe we start at the beginning. What got you into cars?
Oh man.
Were you always into cars?
Ever since I was a little kid, since I can remember, really. Yeah. I mean, it was my dad that got me into cars. He was super into muscle cars, and he would always bring me home like the magazines, you know, the Hot Wheels and little toy cars, and that kind of like, as a kid, you know, got my brain, I like cars.
Yep.
And then of course Fast and Furious came out. I was a little bit too young, but I still knew that I really liked cars from the movie. And then Tokyo Drift came out, and that's when everything, I was old enough to actually understand like, oh, I really, really like these cars and stuff.
What's your first car? My
first car ever that wasn't modified, I actually had a Dodge Charger. Nice. Like I said, my dad was super into muscle cars, so my first car ever was a 2006 Dodge Charger. I think that's when it first came out.
Was it an RT or an SXT?
It wasn't, it was an SXT. It was an SXT. I know, don't roast me, okay? But no, after that, I was actually able to afford a Honda Civic SI.
There you go.
So that started my JDM journey, and that was actually a car that started me on YouTube as well. So I started doing the very, very small stuff. It was my first car ever modifying. So kind of got all those like racer mods out of the way, like the stickers and the JDM badges and all like the small stuff. And then kind of just grew from there, like doing exhaust, doing intakes and suspension, all of that. It kind of just kept growing and growing. And you know, now we're here in my own shop. It's actually kind of crazy.
What was the journey like for you? You know, as you started YouTube and you started getting into these sort of things, what was that like for you?
It all kind of just fell into place, you know, like this is something I'm so passionate about, and I didn't even really start building cars. I didn't even really start YouTube for building cars. It's more of my love for cars. I used to do like freelance videography for people and actually shoot for clients, you know, and that kind of spiraled into me being able to, you know, do my own thing. And I can't really say that like I did it because I wanted to like do this as for work. I did it because I love it. It was my passion, and it all fell into place where I get to do this every day. I went to school for criminal justice, so I was about to be a cop, and then, you know, I moved my entire life from Mississippi out to California, and this is where we ended up.
When did you move out here? What was that transition like?
2 weeks after I graduated college, I packed up my car, which is a Subaru WRX, and drove out to California, and that's what kind of began my whole journey into this. You know, like I said, I was filming for clients, so I had a few different clients work for my friends over at Throttle, Premium Auto Styling, SD Wrap, and you know, I worked for so many different people until I was finally able to work up and be able to just, you know, film what I wanted to film. I made a video every single week, and so like I just learned from that, and I really think it was, I made an exhaust video one time called The Best Exhaust Ever. That video just caught. You know, it was a video, it was unboxing. I didn't even do anything, it was an unboxing. I was showing the exhaust, and that video just popped off, and that's, you know, I started gaining thousands and thousands of subscribers a day. And I think that's another thing, is like you never know what's gonna be the video. You know, it's always just putting, you know, content that you enjoy out there, and you know, eventually one video is gonna be the one. I didn't know I was gonna be here. You know, I thought I was gonna be a cop. You know, my dad was in the FBI. I've been around that my whole life, and that's what I really wanted to do. But I mean, it landed me here. So.
So you have the 280Z project. What's the next move for you, Dustin?
Oh man, I mean, really getting Legends out there even more. When Legends is my personal brand. That was my videography, my freelance videography, and now it's kind of turned into street apparel and merchandise and stuff like that. And it's growing Legends and just doing more of what I love, kind of getting out of my comfort zone. We're doing an Overlander build now, so it's kind of stepping out of the JDM world and entering into something I've never ever done before in my life. Bring me back to the days of my Honda Civic Si when I'm just now starting to modify a JDM car. Well, it's kind of the same thing. I got a Jeep XJ, and now I'm just starting out learning all these different things. I think what I'm most excited about is my childhood hero, the Tokyo Drift Evo. I mean, that's the biggest thing next. I mean, as a kid, you know, watching Tokyo Drift and, you know, seeing the Evo, you're like, oh, shit, that's awesome. And you know, when I was going to APR to buy or to get my wing for the 570, I saw that guy just sitting in the back, and you know, had a mini panic attack, and you're just like, oh, is that it? Is that it? And they're like, yes, this is it. Come check it out. So I went and checked it out, and you know, I had this crazy idea in my head, and this kind of goes back to do more. I kind of wanted to take a chance. The car hasn't ran since 2006. No idea what's wrong with it, no clue anything about the car. And I was like, you know, I kind of made an offer with them, and it ended up working out. Now we have the car that started everything for me, and we're gonna bring my childhood hero back to life. So that's my big thing that's coming next.
How are we gonna help you out with this?
Let's go figure it out.
Let's go take
what you got. I saw some radiant goodies.
Yes, we've got lots of goodies back here. The car's been sitting for so long, there's no telling what the fuel tank looks like. We wire this guy up, just fires up. We'll get to see it today.
So what wastegate is that?
I remember when they launched this thing.
So there is something, when we go to the track, we need data. And
Okay.
You guys are the data guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's
do-
check it out.
That's okay.
We can actually compare your runs to this 370Z data.
Oh, nice.
You were capable of a 137, so that's a goal to
That's
shoot
pretty awesome
for.
to see, yeah.